friends. It's so nice to see you all here again with me today. So throughout the month of October, I want to read you guys some ghost stories that I found on Reddit. Okay, it's from, other people's, encounters, their stories that they post publicly on the forums and stuff, and I think it'd be really nice, to just go through and read some of them, since it's spooky season after all. And of course, all the stories that I will be reading will be linked down below. If you guys want to go, check it out, and obviously to give credit to, the ones that obviously have posted them and stuff, but I'm not going to ramble on too much, because then when I do, this video is going to be literally a whole lot longer than what it really needs to be, okay? So, let's get started. So, I'll be reading them from my phone, and I'm not going to lie, when I read out loud, I have to remember to read slow, because I read so fast. So I'm going to have to slow myself down a little bit and tell myself to freaking chill, okay? Alright, anyway, first story. It's called Ghosts Punished Me for Mocking Them. Oh boy. I mocked ghosts and they hurt me as a warning to respect. I was putting laundry in the dryer. I was feeling playful. I began to mock death and ghosts because if I feel that way sometimes, I make light of things. I sang, I'm resting comfortably in my grave, in a campy way. Imagining that was the dead people who used to live in my house. I thought, I bet they can hear me and don't like this. And I wondered if they would communicate. A moment later, I shut my pinky in the dryer. I never do that. I am not clumsy. It hurt. I knew at once that was their message to shut up and be respectful. I have never done that since. Well, I mean, yeah, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, you know what I mean? Yeah, of course they're gonna, retaliate if you're mocking them. I don't recommend you doing it. Story number 2 is called Camping Trip. So my birthday was recently, and I had a buddy come in from out of town to celebrate, and we decided we wanted to go out camping for a night. Well, we leave at 4 a.m., and once we leave the interstate to turn on a dirt road, which would take about an hour and a half to reach our spot, but I kid you not, the millisecond we hit that road, it was straight primal fear. And it came and went in waves, but it got worse every time it peaked. And nothing was said between me and my friend to add to the fear, other than 20 minutes in, he was like, man, I know you don't like talking about this, but I felt something for a while now. And I agreed. By the time we made it to the camp spot turnoff, we both agreed we felt like we couldn't even stop the car. So we kept pushing to the next town and sat there till the sun came up, and once it did, we felt just fine. And this is when he dropped on me that he had been seeing people stand by the roadside occasionally the whole ride. And I didn't see that, but smelt stale cigarettes when the waves came and went. Fast forward, the day went just fine, but as night hit, we went to bed and all night heard people talking, and then a full-on shriek, and it was done. After that, we went to sleep in the truck. I probably would have too. My main reason for posting this is just to see if any of you have any ideas what was going on. I will add, there was a very unfortunate massacre of native people there about 200 years ago. So I don't know if that will help. Thanks all. Dang! Yep, see, that's why I will not go camping, because you just don't know. You really don't know. When I was 13 in Gettysburg. I was with my mom, my 2 younger brothers, and my uncle. We were leaving the park as it was closing time. For the life of me, I cannot remember what part of the battlefield we were at. I just remember it being so dark and having to make this sharpish turn. As we were making the turn, I see 3 people ahead of us in the high beams. Then my mom asked us if we all saw them. We all collectively say yes. It was 2 men in union uniforms and a woman with her sleeves scrunched up to her elbows and her hair was up. They all had a dead expression. I can't explain it any other way. But at first we thought they might need help. I get out with my mom with flashlights. We look around, shining them everywhere. There's no evidence of anyone ever being there. The ground was dirt, so you'd think we would see footprints. But the only footprints were ours, walking up to where we saw them. They were just gone. After we get back into the van, my mom just realized that they didn't even try to shield their eyes as one would do from like a sudden bright light of high beams. True. This is just an experience that I think about a lot. Listen, I have been to Gettysburg myself. Oh my gosh, it was such a long time ago. I was a freshman in high school. I think it was for like a history field trip. I honestly don't even remember anymore. But like, we went to all these different spots for the tour and stuff, and we got to learn about, you know, the places, and we learned that the whole battlefield and then the places surrounding, total hot spots for like spirits and ghosts and stuff. And I just really wish at the time I would have been a lot more serious about the whole like ghost situation. I wish I would have took more pictures. If I could go back and redo it, I totally would, because like history now, I'm into it. I love history. Like pretty much after freshman years when I pretty much like got into history. And like I even live in PA. That's where Gettysburg, that's where it is. It's in PA. And I've only been that one time, but let me tell you what, it would be so cool to just visit, but in October, you know? I think that'd be really freaking amazing. I would love to do that. I would have to get my boyfriend on board for that. I think he would be. We would have to go on a Saturday, but like I think it'd be really cool. I would really enjoy it. I think my kids would enjoy it too. Just to learn about the history, see, you know, the different spots again, and just I would like to actually take a whole bunch of pictures and video this time, because I want to see if I would capture anything. I think that'd be so dope. Alright, this last one is called Haunted Objects. My parents live in an old house in New Jersey, and the lamp in the living room keeps moving positions by itself. Every couple of days we'd find it in a different place in the room. Mind you, my parents live there by themselves and rarely go in that room. Anyone else have experience or stories with haunted objects? Interesting. I've never had any sort of situations where I brought something haunted into my home. Never. And this is why I don't really go antique shopping, because you honestly have no idea what for objects that are actually haunted you will bring home. You will bring home. You know what I mean? Sage that lamp. Hoy. Now, if them ghosts decide one day they want to haunt you, ooh. I'll pray for you. Alright, Sally, that is all we have time for today. But don't worry, because I'll be back again with more ghost stories. Okay? Mwah! Like and subscribe. Thank you. Also, let me know your guys' ghost stories down below too. I'm curious. Do you guys have any? Because I do. It's actually uploaded on this channel. I'll post that link down below. Alright, well, I will talk to you guys in my next video. Mwah!